Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back for another reading on this most excellent Sunday. Guys, today's date is Sunday, May 18th of 2025, 11:47 on the clock as we begin the message. So definitely, if those numbers are showing up in your energy in any way, shape, form, any pattern, definitely check those numbers out in the angel number meanings and the gematria in association with today's message. Excuse me, guys. I have a little bit of a frog in my throat. All right. Some of you might be fans of frogs or, I don't know, find these creatures very cute or interesting. Maybe you have frogs in your home, frogs in your vehicle, like the little miniature ones or like ones that are ceramic. Maybe you have frog-based artwork. I don't know. Something about frogs today. But anyways, guys, I hope that you're having an amazing day, no matter what day you found this message. This is a timeless general message for the collectives. And definitely, guys, if you have been enjoying the energy here at the Ora-gen Channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the all button so you get all of the notifications as new messages are coming in. And when I tell you they're coming in frequently, I can definitely feel that our collective here is expanding because I'm getting so much information coming in. So guys, definitely as you like, share, and subscribe and hit the all button, this is an energetic form of connection and it helps me to pick up on the energetic SOSs or anything that's coming up in the energy for the collectives. Okay, guys, so I'm going to jump right in. I am definitely drinking my coffee. I still consider this to be morning, even though it's like pretty close to noon. But anyways, guys, we have a message today about a divine feminine, okay? And I could see in this download, this is somebody that's been through some things. I've even seen with this particular DF, we're just going to go ahead and abbreviate, but this DF even found that their person, I don't know if it was a husband, like a spouse, because in the download I was seeing a female. But once again, take the energy as it resonates. This could be someone who identifies as male or female that operates primarily out of their feminine energy. But I did see a female representing the feminine energy in this sense. And they had learned that their person they were in a relationship with was like openly engaging with someone else intimately. And basically, I don't know, that's why I'm not sure to call it like an affair or whatever, because I couldn't tell if they were married, but they were definitely in a relationship that the divine feminine considered to be monogamous. So it wasn't like an open relationship or something like that. So they were very hurt when they found this out, and their person just kind of like started just openly doing it in front of them, like not hiding the fact that they were dealing with someone else, and just started treating them indifferently, like they didn't really care whether they stayed or left. And this DF was definitely very heartbroken about it, but I could definitely tell there was some guides present that were helping to support this DF through this challenging time. Now, as I started to pull some cards on the energy here, I could see that this divine feminine has been through a lot of challenges in the recent past and is still kind of coming out of those challenges. So I'm going to talk about that in a second because I did pull some energy from the tarot and I have a couple other decks here with me just to get some encouraging messages here, because it looks like for whomever this message resonates with, like the number 7 is important. Either 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or 7 years. I don't know. But something about the number 7. But I also picked up that this DF is going to have a swift change of energy. Like it's coming very quickly and it's going to catch you off guard. It's something that you weren't expecting that's going to bring about a change in your financial situation, your love life, your creativity, all of these different areas where you've been feeling blocked, resisted, feeling like you're constantly trying to manage or balance chaos. All of that's getting ready to shift and it's going to be very rapid. Okay. So jumping right into the tarot deck, and I'll put some images up here on the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. But we had the Five of Pentacles come out in reverse. I was asking Spirit about past, present, and future energy associated with this divine feminine. And I saw a lot here with financial problems. Just like constantly feeling like you could never get ahead. You know, it's like 3 steps forward, 4 steps back type energy. And it looks like at some point, whomever resonates with this message, and once again, guys, there can be parts that you resonate with and other parts that maybe don't resonate. Take what resonates out of the message. It doesn't have to be the whole thing because I'm picking up on a lot of energies here. But for someone, they had a situation where they actually started to recover from financial loss. Like things started to improve a little bit. And then, boom, when I went to present energy, 3 of Wands, fire sign and Aries energy on the table. And then, of course, with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, we had Earth and Taurus energy. As soon as things started to improve, boom, there was some sort of delay. It was an unexpected delay. Something came up that was like an obstacle that once again maybe put you back in this energy of, feeling lack or feeling like you can't get ahead. Excuse me. So then after this, we had the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I asked Spirit about future energy. This came up first. So there's something here about you transitioning from, feeling like you're having to live beyond your means constantly. Okay, because all the pentacles that came up were in reverse. So there's something here about you feeling like you're not having enough money or enough resources constantly. And then Spirit dropped along with this card, the Page of Cups in the upright. So it's like you're going from this state of having a hustle. You might be somebody that's got like multiple gigs that you do to bring in money. Maybe they're not all 9 to 5s. Maybe they're unique, Maybe there are gigs that, you can work as you need to or on the timelines that are open for you instead of you having to like do 5 or 6 9 to 5s, which is totally impossible. Well, let me not say that. Maybe somebody can do it. I don't know how. But definitely I'm picking up, you had your hand in a lot of different pots just to like make ends meet. Okay. So it's something here about feeling like even the days that felt like you were maybe making more tips or doing more, it felt like a false success. It felt like it didn't do anything to support your long-term goals. And then Spirit dropped the Page of Cups on the table along with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And this one showed me that even though, maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after, you might still be dealing with some of that energy, there's something coming for you. And that's why it dropped out together with that 9 of Pentacles. Page of Cups is showing us about like an opportunity that's coming up. There's something here that is going to be a happy surprise for you. Like you're going to be, like I mentioned, that energy of something coming in swiftly that you weren't expecting, that is going to change things and take it in an opposite direction of where you have been. So something here about like a happy surprise. Maybe some of you are going to have like a new relationship, if that's something that you're looking for, new love, or maybe new relationships as far as like something communal. people that you work with or people that you enjoy spending time with that are like friends and companions that you connect with that also opens up a doorway. Something here is going to be a pleasant surprise that opens up an opportunity for you. And I want to put a special note on this part of the reading. This opportunity is something you did not see coming. I want to make that very clear. You're not even thinking about this possibility. It's going to sweep in very rapidly. So with that, I wanted to pull something from the Sacred Soul messages here, guys, just to see what's coming up in the energy. And I might even pull something from the Buddha wisdom, something kind of spiritual and encouraging. But let's first, let's go to Sacred Soul messages and let's see what's here for you guys. Spirit, can you tell us anything we need to know that would help us to identify who this message might be resonating with? Throat chakra energy. Okay. Or anything else that we might need to know that would be helpful for this divine feminine energy. What do we have here, Spirit? Messages for the collectives. Thank you. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Getting signs, learning messages from Spirit. Okay, so this was in reverse the way it came out, but I think this was in reverse because somebody is getting some sort of signaling or messaging from their guides or their spirit team. And they might be missing it. It's something that you're not seeing that could be helpful here with this energy that you've been struggling with, okay? And it could even be that this is an indicator that maybe in the past you've missed some signals or cues, and you're being encouraged to keep an eye out for this signal or cue, because this Page of Cups energy, like I mentioned, is going to sweep in. It's not something you're expecting. So there might be something, a message or something that you need to keep an eye out for here associated with this energy that's coming in for you. Spirit, any clarifying messages on this? We had one drop here. Let me grab that. Okay, look at this. Wow. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, and transformation. Yeah. Guys, this was in the upright. So there's something here about something you feel like you lost. Or maybe an opportunity that you didn't pick up the hint from your spirit team or your guides or the universe, however you want to look at that. There's some kind of signal that you missed. And maybe you've been on this path for a minute of, rebounding and then kind of feeling like you're going back a few steps and then rebounding and going back a few steps. One thing's for sure, you have an energy of buoyancy. And what I mean by that is you're someone that constantly rises to the challenge. But Spirit wants to give you more. Your spirit team, your guides, the universe, due to your tenacity and your willingness to constantly step up to that challenge, your guides want to give you more, and it's time. That's why we have this Page of Cups energy coming in. But you need to be more mindful about cues and clues and kind of tap in more with what your guides are showing you so you don't miss this opportunity. You have some choices coming up here that are going to bring you into this incredible transformation in regard to your life, your finances, your relationships. So anything you felt like you lost is coming back around. That's powerful. Spirit, thank you so much. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady, go with the flow, do the right thing. Yeah. And then on the bottom of the deck, we had look for the answers inside your question. Be honest with yourself. You know the truth. So somebody here is having some issues with when to hold on. when to let go. Okay? Something here about being balanced with that energy. So it's possible there's some things, maybe jobs, positions, I don't know, attachments to things, relationships that were not serving you that help to lend to this Five of Pentacles energy that you are in constantly. You know, the Three of Wands in reverse. You know, something here about you maybe playing it small or allowing energies around you that did not serve you. But we have encouragement here from the deck, speaking about looking for the answer to this question inside of yourself. Something you need to be honest with yourself about. It's something that you know that maybe you have not been acknowledging that has helped to keep you in this energy. I'm hearing an energy of lack. Something here about an energy of lack. Okay. Let me grab something here from, I'm going to go to the Money and Job Oracle because I'm having a strong feeling that a lot of you are going to be moving into like new spaces and places associated with your work and what you do, maybe just with your creativity. But something here with your creativity is going to be moving you into like this new opportunity. Sorry, guys. I'm having downloads while I am talking, trying to balance that out. A lot of information coming in. Whomever you are or whomever resonates with this message, you have some amazing things coming in for you. You have no idea. Let's go to the Money and Job Oracle and Spirit. Please give us some messages here for the collective. Yeah, this was on the bottom of the deck when I was putting the cards out. The vacation card, guys. Amazing. Vacation. Somebody's going to be able to travel, or someone is going to be moving to a location, that feels like a vacation. So something about moving or traveling and how you will have an opportunity to engage with that energy. Maybe that's something you haven't done in years or have not been able to do based on your financial situation, but something's getting ready to change where you'll be able to do that. Yeah, we have the loan approved card. Somebody's going for a loan. Definitely go for that loan. Something is shifted about your energy. You're more likely to get that loan at this time. Maybe somebody's taking a loan out to move somewhere or to purchase something, a big ticket purchase. You're being encouraged to go on ahead and take that opportunity. It is more than likely that you will have a different result this time, guys. This is exciting energy. Spirit, anything else you have for us to clarify this energy for the collective? Any other messages here for the collective? Let's see if anything else is coming up here. Let's try it this way. Messages for the collectives. Messages for the collectives. Oh, we have one that popped here. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, somebody's getting ready to resign or retire. Interesting. Yeah, see, there could be something here for somebody who's like in a position where they may have an opportunity to say, do a buyout like in association with their job, okay? Or maybe they have an opportunity to retire early or to just retire, and that leads to having more time for yourself to relax, to go on some trips, and maybe you're considering taking a loan out. So that way you can have a little extra cash for whatever it is, this new endeavor you're getting ready to do. Somebody's being encouraged here to go on ahead and take that opportunity because we had resign, retire coming out. Could also be that an opportunity is opening up because someone is resigning or retiring. And so a position may open up for you. Wow. Yep, we have the credit repair card on the table. Somebody is going to be able to repair their credit whatever this new opportunity is coming up, they're going to be able to repair their credit because they're going to have the cash to do it. Okay, credit repair means paying off debt, right? But if we're just kind of back to back with the bills, that is very challenging. It's hard to kind of stay on top of payments. Definitely this is not professional advice. So if you're having issues with your credit, talk with a professional about it. That's encouragement here on the table to really look at this because you're about to have some opportunities coming up here. You want to make sure you are in a position where you're as open and as free as possible to engage with whatever these opportunities are that are coming up. So anything that is hovering over your head, feeling limiting, blocking, you're being encouraged to look at that openly and honestly because we have that card on the table and make whatever adjustments you need to make. Credit repair programs or whatever it is you need to do so that way you can lighten up that energy of stress, burden, anxiety. We want to try and do something about lightening that energy. But I am seeing here on the table that for some of you, whatever this position is that's coming up, it's going to open up an opportunity for you to be able to repair your credit or to pay off some debt. Okay. Any other messages here for the collectives associated with this energy today? Not too much else the Spirit wants to say from here. I'll just give it a little shuffle and we'll see. We'll just cut the deck here. Yeah, we have the entrepreneur card on the table. Somebody might be going into business for themselves. Okay. Be careful about overspending. Somebody might be working from home. Okay. And then one last card here. Yeah, somebody may have lost a job or been terminated from a job. Either if this is collectives, then you're being encouraged that something is on the horizon that's getting ready to help. So whomever resonates with this message today, this might be why we had the Five of Pentacles in reverse and then right after that, the Three of Wands, because you may have been a person who had like a really good career or job and recently lost that opportunity. And Spirit is saying that that may have felt unexpected. It may have been something that you were not looking for. But we have this Page of Cups on the table. You're being encouraged that, this struggle that you've been in for a minute is getting ready to shift. Something is coming. And that's going to be different for each energy here that resonates. So I apologize that I'm not pulling up something very specific, but I am seeing some general areas here where you guys are going to be experiencing a change in what is happening. It's going to come in swiftly. So this is why you're being encouraged to keep your eye out, to listen to signals and cues from your guides and your team that are going to help direct you and show you where to step so that way you can be in perfect alignment for whatever this is that's coming. And it might feel a little bit different than anything that you've done before, or it might be a new way of using your creativity, but still, this is going to be something that's perfect for you. Okay? Wow, the cards just hit the ground. That's interesting. Let me see what's here, guys. Hold on one second. Whenever the cards go kablooey like that, I'm always interested to see what story they're telling. Yeah, somebody had applied for a loan and got denied. This is why we have the loan approved card here. Okay. Somebody's been searching for a job. Somebody has been dealing with a lot of bills, debt. Okay. Because I see somebody using a calculator here trying to figure out how they're going to pay everything. Somebody hasn't been meeting deadlines. Okay. This could be with payments. Somebody might have or work in a small cafe or some sort of food service or customer service business. Okay. Yeah, we had the money tree in reverse, payday upright and money tree in reverse. So even with the payments coming in, it's just like it's not enough to make ends meet. Yeah, the need a job card and unemployment is in reverse. So you're getting ready to see a shift in whatever is happening here with your business or this career that you're presently in. For those of you who have not lost your job, um, something's getting ready to change here where you are no longer going to be in this position where you're not able to make ends meet. Okay. Something here with you not being able to pay all of your bills. So there might have been issues if you have a business, there might have been issues with having enough customers or something like that. And this is why the unemployment card is in reverse. Something is coming that's going to change either things with your business, if you have your own business and you're an entrepreneur, or if you work for someone. It could be like a promotion or an opportunity to do some overtime or some extra work that's going to bring in some extra cash flow. Thank you, Spirit, for dropping those cards. Let's I'm gonna just put those there because they don't want to stay put. Let's go ahead and pull something here from Work Your Light. And I think this will be a good place to close out for today. Okay, so we're going to pull a card here, and then I'm going to read the guide for it. Spirit, can you help us with an encouraging message for those who resonate with today's energy? Looks like for Divine Feminine, you have some sweeping changes coming in that are going to help you with like day-to-day bills, debt, finances, travel, credit repair. If you lost your job, a new one is coming. And if you're in a job or have a business currently where you're not able to make ends meet, that's getting ready to change. Okay. So this page of cups energy, water and earth sign energy on the table. We have a lot of earth. Somebody's definitely an earth sign, if nothing else. Someone listening is an earth sign that is associated with today's energy. And you should know that there's a new opportunity coming in. It's going to come in swiftly, and you need to be aware of opportunities coming your way. So you're being encouraged. Don't close your energy off, okay? When you've been through a lot of loss, grief, stress, overwhelm, feeling like every time you try something, something isn't working, it can be very easy to close yourself off, but you're being encouraged to stay open to potential. Your guides, your spirit team, the universe is helping to move you in position for whatever this is that's about to come in. And the number 7 is important here, guys. Wow. Okay, so from the Work Your Light deck, we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. This is masterful, divine, feminine energy, guys. Okay? This is giving me like ancestral, divine, feminine, ancestral energy. And it's very powerful. It is laying the foundations for a divine plan. Something here that maybe you are not seeing yet that is on its way to you. Let me read the guide for that. Let's see, Anna. Here we go. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. Okay, so someone here is a very spiritual individual that likes to serve others. So the guide continues, she represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. Wow. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. So here's a work your light activation here. You can say to yourself, beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Guys, this is beautiful energy. Somebody is in the most luxurious, divine, feminine energy here. And you have a very strong ancestral support guiding you on this path. Please know that your role is very important, whomever you are, that resonates with today's message, and that foundations are being laid for you. There is a divine plan associated with your life and with what it is that you're here to do. I'm picking up that somebody might be feeling less than, small, like their contribution doesn't matter, when nothing could be further from the truth. You are a divine being of light that has a purpose here, and you're about to learn more here in short order. Like I said, the number 7 could be significant. Could be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. But you're going to learn very shortly here what it is that you need to tap into in association with this Page of Cups energy that is now here for you. And once again, this is going to be moving in swiftly. So guys, I'm going to close out the reading there. Super exciting energy. There's just like a buzz of energy around this. I'm picking up for some of you, this spring is going to be very important in association with this energy. So guys, I'm sending so much love and light to you. And definitely, for those of you who resonated with today's energy, please do like, share, and subscribe and hit the all button. For those of you who just stayed along for the message today and this wasn't your message, I hope you enjoyed the message and found something positive that you can take away from it. And definitely check back in for more messages associated with energies that you are dealing with. Guys, my name is Ora-gen, sending so much supportive energy to you on this day, and I look forward to being with you in the next message. Love and light, guys.